in the Union County local source and the Newark Star Ledger. Said notice was posted in the municipal building, and a copy is on file with the office of the borough clerk. Fire exits are located in the directions I'm indicating. If you're alerted for a fire, please move in a calm, orderly manner to the nearest smoke-free exit. Proper notice having been given, the borough clerk is directed to include this statement in the minutes of the meeting. Please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Here.
Councilman Johnson is absent. Councilman Signorello.
Here.
Councilman Ravina.
Here.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Here.
Councilman Patel.
Here.
Mayor Signorello.
Here.
We have quorum, Mayor.
Okay, please lead us in an opening prayer followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Eternal God, grant us thy help in all our duties and perplexities. We ask for thy guidance. Give us thy protection in our dangers and sorrows. Grant us thy peace. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, bigger crowd than we normally have. I'd first like to call up the Fernandezes. Karina, you want to come up to be recognized? Fourth ward. Come on, John, you can come up, man. Your ward. Yeah, so as mayor, I'm not really great at the warm and fuzzy stuff, but I wanted to recognize over the last couple of years, I've gotten really close with you guys and, come to the events. And I'll let you guys talk a little bit about your efforts, but, you guys are so involved in the community and helping out. I just wanted to do a little something to show our appreciation. I'll read this out for you. So the Borough of Roselle Park is proud to be home to dedicated leaders and organizations committed to the betterment of our community and the empowerment of future generations. And Karina Fernandez, the better one, serves. I'm just kidding, Mark. Exactly. Serves the distinction and tireless dedication as the board of Reverend Servio R. Moresco Foundation, an organization rooted in our community. And the Reverend Servio R. Moresco Foundation has a noble mission to empower the next generation of Latino community leaders by advancing their educational opportunities and celebrating their commitment to public service. And whereas under the leadership of Karina, the foundation provides vital academic scholarships to exceptional Hispanic students who have demonstrated a profound dedication to bettering their communities, thereby investing in a brighter future for all. And whereas Karina Fernandez's guidance has been instrumental in mobilizing community support and fostering a culture of service and academic excellence, reflecting the highest values of our borough. And whereas her work ensures the legacy of Reverend Servio R. Moresco, a legacy of service, faith, and community uplift, continues to inspire and create opportunities for deserving youth. Now, therefore, it be proclaimed that I, Joseph Signorello III, Mayor of the Roselle Park in the County of Union, the state of New Jersey, do hereby extend, on behalf of the borough as a whole, recognition and commendations to Karina Fernandez for her outstanding leadership, vision, and unwavering commitment to the community through her exemplary work as the president of the Reverend Servio R. Moresco Foundation. Round of applause. A couple words about what you guys do. Speech. This is the first time I have to put it down for somebody. Normally I have to move it up.
Are you saying I'm short?
Big things come in small packages.
Well, thank you. This is an honor for me. We started the foundation 5 years ago when my dad passed in his memory, and we award scholarships to Latino students, high school students, so they can continue their education. It's been a humbling experience. We've awarded in the last 5 years 15 scholarships, and with our amazing board members and all our donors and everybody who helps us out, we hope to continue to be able to give out more scholarships in the future. So thank you so much. This is an honor. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So December 13th, we're having a, can't hear me? December 13th, we're having a brunch with Santa in Cranford. If anybody has any questions, you can ask us, but thank you again.
Yeah, of course. Ruben, you want to come take a quick picture for me? Thanks. vibes rolling, and I don't know where my wrestling. Yes. Okay. We will now have the wrestling team up. Who's doing the present? Oh, you coming up? Who's? Okay. Yeah, Joe, come on up.
Thank you, Mayor. The Roselle Park Recreation Department has long enjoyed a level of support that is unlike most other recreational departments. We'd like to thank Mayor Signorello, Town Council, our Recreation Liaison, Councilman Petrowski, staff, coaches, and members. The Roselle Park Recreational Wrestling Member Recognition. These two individuals have competed all over the country this past off-season. It is our pleasure to recognize their amazing accomplishments in the largest and most prestigious wrestling tournaments in amateur wrestling. New Way Summer National 7U champion Cole Appello.
That's awesome.
16U Fargo All-American, placing 5th in the country, Lucia Ranieri.
Wow. That's awesome.
I'd be remiss to not publicly thank the Roselle Park Police Department for the police escort upon Chi-Chi's return back into Roselle Park as a Fargo All-American. Thank you.
Everybody move to the middle.
Okay. We'll have the fall ball champions for the.
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry, you coming up?
Yeah.
Coaches, whoever's the. Yeah.
Their bundles.
I'm not sick. Sick in the head. No, you go.
Hi, how are you?
Does it go up?
Hi, how are you?
Tall enough for you?
That's perfect. I got contacted by Frank Genova, let me know about how great you guys did in the fall ball. I spent 43 years coaching Little League baseball and softball. I remember watching Bobby play baseball all these years, and I also met Jerry and everything like that. So it was an honor, and I'm always for helping the Little League out and everything. So I was so proud when I heard you guys won the championship. So, and I definitely wanted to do this. And anytime anyone has anything, just let me know, and we'll bring them in. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
We can call out the names.
Yeah.
Do we or Okay, do we?
Yeah.
You're in order.
Okay, perfect. They're in order. Why don't you call out the names and I'm happy to hand out the certificates.
All right. Well, 8U, fantastic season, great job. So everybody here in the council, we won our championship and we won our only tournament, which was our Halloween tournament. So these girls just rocked it. And one other thing I want to say before I read the names is I have 3 older sons that I coached for a very long time. And they were nothing compared to coaching these girls. I tell them before every single game that I wake up and I do a backflip off of my bed because I'm so excited to play. Penelope has only seen it once. Congrats, girls. All right, so first up, Addie Casal. There you go. Oh, there we go. Kaylee Cunningham. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? All right, we'll go in your order. Go ahead.
Hold on, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Emery Wilson.
Congratulations.
Caitlin Hughes. Logan the Wild Thing. Paulicki. Moana Korolik. Penelope Belsky. Sienna Vaca. Sophia the Cat Vaca. Head coach Chris Belsky. Assistant coach Sue Hughes. Coach Sue. Assistant coach Amanda Casali. And last but not least, Mr. Wild Thing, Corey Policki. Yeah. Thank you.
Should we take the group photo real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You want to call the rest up, Joe?
Yeah, just go straight down and.
Yeah, but if you want to say a couple words beforehand.
Yeah, I'll, okay. All right, to kind of mention Joe, Joe's been involved in Roselle Park at the Little Leagues for, like he said, about 40 years. I've known him the better part of over 30 years of my life. You know, it's interesting when you come full circle and you're a part of something as a kid, and then you grow up, and then you take a different role in it. And now you're on the side of the teacher, the coach, a board member, doing what you have to do to provide for our kids. They don't understand it now. I'm sure in the future, these are all good kids. And one day in the future, when they have theirs, and they're going to be doing the same thing that we're doing. So it's kind of a humbling feeling, and it's an honor to be a part of it. And there were so many great people that ran it before the group that's in it now. We just wanted to do our small part for this town and this league, and I hope when we're done, we've done that. So for the last couple of years, I've been very fortunate with a great group of girls that I have. They've worked very, very, very hard. We've come close so many times. We've been in some finals, some semifinals. We could not just punch the ultimate ticket. Fall was actually a surprise. It was a very young 12U team, pretty much a first-year 12U team. So we didn't really know how we were going to respond, and these girls just responded, better than anybody could have asked for. I think secretly I could have guessed it, but I didn't want to put it out there. So and it happened. So I'm very, very thankful and honored to coach this group. So let's start with it's my little captain, Rose Genova. Did you stay where you want? Wherever you want. Alex D'Amico. Emily Perez.
Congratulations.
Sophia Campanella. Danella Cornacchia. Adriana Guzzi. Bailey Wilson. Gianna Madrano. Cora O'Neill. Violet Dobke. Lana Montgomery. Isabella Duco. And Kenzie Hughes. Yeah, you guys are going to have to shift them. Coaches, well, skip me. Sal Campanella. Scott Cornacchia. And Brendan Hughes.
Yo, some come down here.
Let's not make this difficult, ladies. Let's not make this difficult. Thank you, buddy. Want me to move this?
Yeah, yeah, please.
There you go.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna do the boring part of the meeting today or now. So, you want to we'll take a quick 5-minute recess to let everybody take pictures or settle out, and then we'll pick it up then. So, may I have a motion to go into recess?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, cool. Where were we? There are no meeting minutes for review this evening. May I have a motion that bills and payrolls be not read and passed for payment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to open the public portion on agenda items only?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
How you doing? 377, actually, George Ramirez, 500 East Clay. 377-25. The raise for Ken Blum.
George, can you move a little closer to the mic?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
All right.
better now. Mhm.
So the raise for Ken Blum for doing the added work for the shared services,
Yep.
what added work is there?
I'll let the administrator and Ken speak to it.
It's a shared service agreement, right? So you're being the CFO of two towns.
Okay.
So that's the added work. It's being the CFO of Roselle Park and being the CFO of Kenilworth.
But he's
So
being-
this amount of money is paid for through in part of the amount of money that Kenilworth gives us. There's about a $10,000 roughly, I don't know the number, differential that just goes directly to the Borough of Roselle Park that we make as profit, so to speak.
Got it. But he's the CFO of, the full-time CFO of Kenilworth?
Yeah.
Kenilworth gives us what, 75?
I don't know the number offhand.
Something like
It's-
that,
it-
then.
It's $10,000 more than what he's getting.
So a portion of, got it. All right. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Anybody else? I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public portion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll start off with Rich.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We're winding down, coming to the end of the year. So this is the report for November. For the- Yeah, this is the report for November. So the total number of permits for, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, okay. The total number of permits for November is 156. Total revenue through the end of November is $426,609. Sewer connection fees year-to-date, $271,794. Residential development fee, $291,067.32. The total number of Uniform Construction Code violations for the month of November is 8. So we are on a downtrend with that, which I'm very happy about. Property maintenance is another story. We had 26 court dispositions, fines year-to-date of $22,626. We had 8 violations in November and 29 court summonses. So the court summonses have gone up a little bit. A lot of quality of life stuff going on. 10 West Westfield Avenue. First of all, I want to thank Councilwoman Lyons for her help with the courtyard. It seems like finally we've gotten some movement on that. I will stay on them to make sure that continues. The pavers are ordered, so they are on order. They're about 2 to 3 weeks out. I met with the contractor as far as the tree and how that courtyard is going to look based upon the approval of the governing body through the redevelopment plan and the site plan approval. So we seem to be in sync. Let's see if there's follow-through on their side.
Good.
And hopefully there will be, and I'll stay on them. So I promise you on that.
Awesome.
We're moving along with the fit-outs at 10 West Westfield. We have Dr. Munoz, who's a dentist, which will be going in. We also have Verizon will be going in. And I spoke to Mr. Gioia, and they're looking at, again, a restaurant that will be, they're in the final stages of completing contracts on that. So some good things going on there. The Hunter project, as you're aware, that has been issued a temporary certificate of occupancy. Project came out very, very nice. I'm very pleased with how the project came out. The fit-out for the farmer's market isn't complete yet, but permits have been issued partially. So they're continuing with that work as well. 404 West Westfield Avenue, which is the Fernmore project. We're in the process of completing final inspections on that. The last time Chief Dolan, I'm going to call him Chief Dolan because that's what I know him as, our fire subcode official was out there, he had cited several issues with smoke detectors, which part of it was involving the fact that the contractor didn't call for rough inspections. So he cited several issues that have to be straightened out by the developer. Met with the developer, Chief Dolan, and their consultant, and everything's on board, and they will be completing that within the next 2 weeks. It involved placement of smoke detectors underneath a beam, on the other side of a beam, which basically creates a separate wall. So they had to add a series of smoke detectors. Otherwise, we're moving along quite nicely, and everything seems to be working very well upstairs. The staff's working very well and working hard. So if there's any questions?
Yeah, I've got one. Regarding Meridia, you mentioned the restaurant. They're looking at a fit out for the restaurant.
Correct.
Is it their own restaurant or is it a chain?
It's a chain. Well, it's actually not a chain. It's they have a couple of restaurants in New Jersey. So they're trying to, I'll be honest with you, it's going to be a Mexican/taco restaurant,
Okay,
all right, but a bit higher end,
okay.
all right, and not like a Taco Bell. It's going to be a higher end restaurant with sit down.
Okay.
But they're still in the midst of finalizing contracts on this. They're getting very close.
Good. That's good to hear. That's progress. The garage, it's completely open?
Garage is completed, yes, I'm glad you mentioned that, Councilman. Yeah, the garage is completed. The signage for the municipal parking is up.
Oh, it is?
So
Okay.
it is up on the lower level. The problem that I see, and I have to address this with them next week, is the tenants are starting to park on that lower level. Part of the reason is because they still have the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth floors blocked off because they were having issues, if you remember, with some vandalism. So they are in the process of installing cameras throughout that structure.
Okay.
So once that's complete, and the door, they're actually going to put an overhead door between the lower level going up to the second level,
Okay.
which the tenants will only have a key fob to
So
get up.
Access, all right.
So I just released a permit on that. So once that's completed, then obviously, council can talk about whether you're going to want the spaces metered or not metered. We have a location for, the meter device
Okay.
along the one wall, but that is a discussion that you will have in most likely January.
All right, very good.
I have a question. For the house on Walnut Street that I had mentioned to you, it's more of like a structure at this point that's abandoned.
Yes.
Can you follow through with that? Because it's really, the residents are concerned. I just feel like as a town, we need to do something about that.
Yeah, that is I'm very upset about that, to be quite honest with you. And we were actually trying to help the current owner sell the property. With our hats off, we were trying to, we actually gave them a buyer that was very interested in buying the property and completing the project. The deal fell through. So at this point, I have between myself, Judy, and I'm most likely going to have to get the prosecutor involved in this because it's a very dicey situation under the Uniform Construction Code. So we're going to have to proceed on this through property maintenance, which we have. But the next step on this would be condemnation. And I'm not sure, at this point where how the governing body feels about that.
Well-
Because it does involve some work, so we will have to obviously, ask counsel on, get a legal opinion on that at that point.
If you could just follow through with that, yeah, and see, and then we'll
Absolutely.
make the decisions that we have to, because, it's something that we shouldn't be driving around and seeing it for how many years now at that level?
Over 2 years.
Yeah.
I actually rescinded the permit. I believe it was when I spoke to you, Councilman Petrosky. Was it at the beginning of the year, I think?
Yes.
Approximately in the spring. So I actually rescinded the permit on that because there was no action taken, and it's creating a blighting effect in the area,
Yeah.
no question.
But thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Rich, speaking of blight, now that you brought it up, any update on the old pierogi place?
Not at this point.
They're sitting on it. They're waiting for Ryan. They think they're sitting on a gold mine.
Oh,
and
okay, you have more information than me.
That's like, it's like, this is the sin now that things are actually moving in Roselle Park, is everybody thinks that their property's worth 3 times what it actually is. It's very frustrating.
Anything with the dry cleaners, the garden dry cleaners, if that's gonna, is the Griffin?
They submitted permit applications, and I actually issued a code correction list on it. I'm just waiting for them to address the code correction list, and I'll be able to issue permits on it.
And then the last one, the elusive one, the theater, art theater.
That's something we should sidebar.
Yeah.
I think there's time that we need to take some action on that, because there's nothing happening there.
Okay.
Definitely.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Greg, you want to come up?
Thank you for having me. Fourth quarter report. So Public Works has incurred 346.25 hours of overtime. These hours were necessary to support and maintain borough operations during a period of high activity, including management and support of borough holiday events, removal of downed trees, maintenance of borough properties, and responses to sanitary sewer backups. Of the total overtime, 55 hours were dedicated specifically to clearing sanitary sewer backups. The majority of the sewer backups addressed during this quarter were caused by grease buildup in the sanitary system. Residents are reminded to avoid disposing of cooking oil and grease in sinks or sanitary drains, as these materials solidify within the sewer lines and place a significant strain on both the system and borough resources. To assist residents and business owners in proper disposal, used cooking oil may be dropped off free of charge at the Kenilworth DPW yard, located at 401 Sheridan Ave. Residents are reminded that the final free bulk waste collection dates for the year are not the 4th week in December, but they are the 3rd week. West side is December 18th, east side is December 19th. Final vegetative waste pickup for the year will occur on December 26th for both west and east sides of town. Roselle Disposal has agreed to bring out double the trucks to cover both the whole town in one day. Vegetative waste collection will resume in April 2026. Curbside Christmas tree collection by the DPW will take place every Friday throughout the month of January. And that's all I have, unless you guys have any questions.
Yeah, I do. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. I've got a lot of inbound coming from residents regarding street sweeping, leaf collection, leaf pickup. Do you have an update on that, W Chair?
So, are you asking if we're going to use a street sweeper to clean up the leaves in the gutters?
Yes.
We can't do that,
Okay.
because as I've conveyed in other emails to other council members,
Just so the
Yeah.
public understands.
so leaves are a different waste code than street sweepings. Street sweepings is considered ID 27, which is a non-hazardous waste, and it is a different way of disposal, and we cannot mix vegetative waste with that. It also creates a larger cost too, because the borough can dispose of leaves at the cost of $6 or $8 a yard. Street sweepings cost you about $55 a ton. So you're creating a huge cost, and you're disposing of it improperly as well. So we don't street sweep from the end of October until the beginning of March.
So what do I tell the residents who have side streets that it's a mess and leaves are on the catch basins or getting caught in the catch basins? How do I respond to that?
You tell them they're leaves and you could drive over them.
That, or they can pick them up, put them in leaf bags, and Suburban Disposal will pick them up. That's how all the other residents in the area pick up their leaves, because all the other towns in the surrounding areas, they don't use their street sweepers to pick up leaves.
So this is a practice that's done in other municipalities that we're going to end up following.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was, our vendor also will not take leaves. We had a pile in our yard that was so large because we had to wait for the leaves to degrade into soil so the vendor would take them. because once you mix it with the aggregate that you pick up from the street sweeper that the road creates, which is a mixture of
Nitrogen,
unraveled
phosphorus.
blacktop, brake dust, rubber from the tires, oil, when it all gets mixed, it's now contaminated. You cannot get rid of it any other way other than the same way you get rid of street sweepings. But where he brings it, the landfills won't take them if it's leaves, because they use street sweepings as a cap for landfills. And if you use leaves, it's just blowing away, creating more debris. So,
What do we do regarding clearing of the catch basins then? If, now that the leaves aren't being picked up, if they're getting caught in the catch basins and it's high in some areas, do they report it directly to you? Or do we?
residents
vet that
can
goes, or-
report it directly to us if they want,
Okay.
and that will actually help us mitigate that problem faster, rather than trying to drive around,
Looking.
finding basins that are covered and maybe missing them because there's too many leaves on them.
Okay.
So I would ask that, that's a good idea.
Okay, and do we have now, come the spring, now in March, to systematically clean out the catch basins?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So go by zone, by ward, or like,
We're just pretty much by street. We'll just like systematically just go through the street. We'll pop them open, clean them by hand if we have to, or we use the vac truck, combination of both. It's something that I tend to have my DPW do in the off-season during the winter, before the growing season starts,
nice.
when we get busy.
So I'll have them report to you guys. And now, I guess for next year regarding vendors, ground maintenance, that contract is going
been
away and it's gonna be.
Internal now.
Yes.
Okay,
We have the equipment, we already had the
That's what I
equipment, it was just a matter of nailing down the logistics to make sure it's done in a timely manner.
okay. And it'll be done, what is it, what's the current schedule of the current vendor? Once a week,
It's
right?
LTI is the current vendor.
Yep.
And I believe it's done weekly.
Mhm.
And the basins, the retention basins are on a bi-weekly schedule.
Okay. So we're looking to complete at the same time?
I'm hoping to complete in the same time.
Okay. All right.
Could I just
properties-
interject real quick?
Yeah.
So, just to be clear, so through the shared service with Kenilworth, we will no longer be privatizing the landscaping element
Right.
of our operation. So that will be a savings of, I forget what the number is, for $80,000, I'll say roughly. The grass cutting is done variably. Contractually, it is once a week with LTI, with the current vendor. However, there are times where in the summer, the grass isn't growing, right? Because it's drought conditions, whatever the case might be. That's also true in the detention basins. They're contracted to be done once every month. But and it might even say in the contract twice a month. But there are times, again, in the summer, during dry periods, where that doesn't have to happen. Same thing with hedge trimming and things like that. So there's some practical realities with that contract that we're just working through. I think some of those fine-tuned points. And then the Department of Public Works, through the shared service agreement, will be doing that. There's plenty of equipment to do it. It's just a matter of lining up what the pattern is. So this year, we had them do it. They were here every Monday, more or less, unless there was a major holiday, and then they weren't here on Monday. But they were cutting the grass in and around. People would have seen them early in the morning. They started at like Gazebo Park and Community Center, and then they made their way through. So it may not be Mondays, but it will be someday,
Yeah, just
every
weekly.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, weekly by week. Okay, good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Greg, just to verify, what you said is, if folks know where catch basins, because you could see some have none
Yes.
and some have a lot, please feel free to call in the area, address, or whatever, to get the catch basins. Okay, thank you.
And you brought up street sweeping. Been working with the borough administrator and the councilman at large on a new street sweeping schedule.
Yes.
And I'm almost done with the proposed schedule.
Good.
So I'll be addressing it with Andrew before the end of the year, and hopefully we can introduce it sometime in the beginning of, sometime in January for you guys to review.
Yeah, can't wait till half the town shows up again over street sweeping schedule.
Also, Greg, clarification on the vegetation waste.
Oh, my lord.
Isn't there one more week?
Yes, the
Well,
26th.
So,
vegetation
yes or
waste-
no?
It's actually till the end of the month. So December 26th is the last pickup.
Yes.
Right.
So you technically got 3 more weeks.
Well, so the east side won't get it on Thursday.
No, in my report, I said,
Both, he said both. They're
Oh,
gonna do a double pickup on the
Oh, for
26th for the entire town.
vegetation waste?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you also, I thought that was for the bulk. Okay.
no, bulk is the week before Christmas. And then they're going to double down on vegetative waste and do the whole town in one day.
Okay, thank you.
I confirmed that tonight.
I didn't hear you. Thank you.
Very good.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. Come on, Rupin.
Great report, Rupin, thanks.
Pretty short today. Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everybody. Happy to report that our committee food pantry is now well stocked. Thank you to our residents, the Environmental Commission Chair, Recreation Committee, High School Marching Band, Girl Scouts, and local businesses and organizations for their generous support. From the community center, our seniors have 2 holiday events coming up. On December 9, Aldine Elementary School 5th graders will host a holiday party for our seniors with lunch, games, sing-along, and a gift for each guest. On December 15th, the Casano Center Association will host another holiday party at Costa's Restaurant with live music and food. In reference to public events, we held our annual Veterans Day Remembrance Service, which was very well attended. Thank you to the residents, council members, RPPD, American Legion, Post 60, our local churches, and the Roselle Park High School Marching Band for joining us in honoring our veterans. Our annual Christmas event is this Friday, December 5th, and Saturday, December 6th at Michael Murray Park. We'll have craft and food vendors, free ice skating rink, inflatables, and kids' activities from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. On Friday, Santa and Mrs. Claus will be at the gazebo for photos from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., and the Christmas tree lightings will take place around 7 p.m. The fun continues Saturday with more vendors and the live performances every hour, and Photo with Santa will be at the gazebo for photos from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And our annual Santa's Parade of Lights will be on Sunday, December 14, starting at 7 p.m. from the Roselle Park train station. The parade will include the police and fire department, festive jeeps, and a float with the mayor, council, Santa, and Mrs. Claus. Residents can watch the parade from several spots, including Michael Murray Park, Girl Scouts, Aldine Park, and Boy Scouts Park. That concludes my report. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and Happy New Year.
That wasn't short. Any questions for Rupin?
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Rupin. Chief?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So I previously submitted my report for the month of November. I'll just highlight a few things and then have one other thing to add. On November 3rd, members of the Roselle Park Police Department participated in enhanced interactive training to equip professionals with practical skills to recognize, prevent, and safely manage behavior among young people, drawing on evidence-based practices where participants will learn how to apply communication techniques, emotional regulation strategies, positive youth development, and decision-making tools that can recognize and diffuse potentially negative interactions. Special thank you goes out to John Ranieri for giving us access and setting up a classroom at the youth center to conduct that training that Councilwoman Lyons hooked us up with that vendor. Thank you again for that. The Roselle Park Police Department is proud to announce that we will be now collecting toys for our annual toy drive sponsored by the Italian American Police Society of New Jersey. Bring your unwrapped gifts to police headquarters and help brighten holidays for local children in need. The location is at police headquarters. The dates that they will be doing the collection is December 1st to the 20th. And there's a collection box as soon as you walk into the foyer on the left-hand side for anybody that would like to donate some toys and spread some cheer for the holidays. I'm happy to announce that the Roselle Park Police Department was awarded the Drive Sober and Get Pulled Over Year-End Holiday Crackdown Grant in the sum of $7,000. This is part of a nationwide campaign funded by grants that will run from approximately December 10th, 2025 through January 1st, 2026. It involves increased law enforcement patrols to catch impaired drivers, promote safer roads during the holiday season. Many local police departments will participate using these funds from grants, such as those from the New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety, to pay for the extra patrols that'll be out there during the holidays. We just put an advertisement out. We have a upcoming retirement in February 1st. I don't know if some of you have seen it, but we're using a application that has been very successful in the last couple of years, where we were able to hire patrolmen that are already certified. It's policeapp.com. The applicants could go on there, put all their information in. It goes directly to a portal. We'll be able to review each candidate, and move forward from there. Again, the retirement's February 1st, so we're looking to put forth a candidate for your approval in the upcoming month. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thanks. Any questions for the chief?
Cool. Thank you. Have a happy holidays.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
Thank you, Gui. I'd like to thank Mayor Signorello and Town Council for giving me the opportunity to provide a brief update. The goal of the Roselle Park Recreation Department is to meet the recreational needs of our community. As part of our department effort to meet these needs and expand community services, our department provides a wide range of programs. Membership and recreation. We currently have over 340 recreational members and growing. The Recreation Department has 26 programs utilizing 12 locations. Homework and aftercare. We currently have over 116 members. We're transporting and chaperoning 98 students daily. After-school program has 13. Recreational fall sports and activities are completed. Please take advantage of our Parents' Night Shop and Drop, Wednesday, December 10th, between 6 and 8:30. See flyer for more details. Winter programming is as follows. Kinder basketball, Tuesday, 6:15 to 7 at the ASYC. First and second grade co-ed teams, Tuesday, 7 to 7:45 at the ASYC. Third and fourth grade co-ed teams practicing on Friday, 6:15 to 7:15 at the ASYC. Middle school boys teams are practicing Tuesday, 7:45 to 9 at the ASYC. Girls basketball teams are practicing Tuesday, 7:15 to 8:15 at the ASYC. Practices and competition schedules are being finalized. Pee Wee, Bantam, Central Jersey Grade School, and K-8 girls wrestling season has begun. We will keep you updated on team and tournament results as the season progresses. Off-season volleyball registrations are open for January 7th, which are Wednesday nights at 6:15 to 9:30 at the ASYC. Our off-season baseball and softball registrations are open for January 6th, 6:15 to 9:30 at Sherman and the Roselle Park High School weight room. Off-season track is in the process of finalizing their schedule, and Roselle Park plans on opening the program in March. This completes our department's recreational, this completes our December recreational department update. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
I'm good. Any questions?
No, but congrats on your daughter.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Coach. Ken?
Thank you, Mayor. We're just working on wrapping up year-end stuff, and budget requests for 2026 are out and due back in the middle of the month. That's all I have.
Cool. Okay, Andrew.
Thanks, Mayor. For the clerk's part, we're getting ready for the reorg meeting and a lot of transitions over the next month, so everyone will stay updated and in tune with that. And this is my final administrator's report, so I'm going to read a little bit of a prepared report, so bear with me through it. Almost 6 years ago to the day, I was selected by the governing body as the borough's first permanent business administrator. Tonight, I'm giving my final report. I thought a lot about this. At first, I thought it would be worthwhile to quote facts and figures about a record-setting surplus, debt neutrality, how many millions of dollars of grant funds we obtained, roads paved, programs created, or public spaces improved. Then I remember the advice that I've given almost every elected official that I've ever worked with or for. Don't overestimate the amount that people care about what you want to talk about. So instead, I want to reflect and express my gratitude to Roselle Park, which is the place that I grew up. It's been an honor to serve my hometown as a business administrator. It's been a privilege to see its transformation, not by my work alone, but by so many dedicated public servants that have supported me and our overarching goal to do better despite the odds and to choose to do what is hard and right rather than to do what is easy and popular. Thank you to the Mayor and Council. To Mayor Signorello for taking the leap and nominating this former Republican councilman to lead your administration through good times and bad. I realize now that you really just got me back for swearing you in for your first term as mayor, so I'm not sorry anymore. In all seriousness, it's been an honor, and I truly congratulate you on what lies ahead.
Thank you.
To the Borough Council, thank you for your trust. My legal authority as a business administrator comes from you as the legislative body collectively. Your support of me and my decision-making rivals that received by most of my counterparts in the other towns. I truly appreciate it. Thank you to the departments and our staff. The departments are 9 unique entities tasked with the care of 14,000 residents as well as the thousands that visit and travel through Roselle Park each day and every day. Running the day-to-day operations of a municipal government of any size is not possible without the help of a dedicated roster of staff and professionals committed to getting the job done. Words cannot express my appreciation for your willingness to adapt, change, and overcome challenges. I am forever grateful. In conclusion, I want to leave with one final recommendation to whomever and whatever comes next for our borough. Never stop making things happen. In Mayor Signorello's first speech here, he quoted Teddy Roosevelt, and I think it means as much today as it did in 2019. And it says, in any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing you can do is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. So as the Seton Hall motto goes, hazards set forward. Despite hazards, let's move forward. Please never stop moving forward. Thank you. No, I'm good.
Yeah, 6 years of torture for swearing me in, so congratulations on that. We're going to miss you, buddy.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm gone. This next guy's problem. Okay. Well, all matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders. Please read all resolutions by title.
Yes, Mayor. Resolution 37125 is approving the insertion of a drive sober or get pulled over year-end holiday crackdown grant as a special item of revenue in the 2025 municipal budget in the amount of $7,000. Resolution 37225 is authorizing cancellation of small property tax and sewer utility balances. Resolution 37325 is authorizing a revised and extended conditional lease of borough property with Ciccarello Brothers, Inc. for calendar year 2026. Resolution 37425 is authorizing a revised and extended conditional lease of borough property with Harvest Chapel International Church for calendar year 2026. Resolution 37525 is authorizing the Chief Financial Officer to issue interim payments to ensure the continuity of government operations. Resolution 37625 is authorizing the award of a non-fair and open contract for 2026 animal control services to Animal Control Solutions, LLC. Resolution 37725 is increasing the 2026 salary of Kenneth P. Blum Jr. as Chief Financial Officer for additional duties related to the shared services agreement with the Borough of Kenilworth for the provision of certified municipal finance officer services. And Resolution 37825 is appointing Alexander Mirabella to the position of Chief Administrative Officer.
Are we pulling anything? We need to pull 378-25. Anything else? Oh, okay. May I have a motion to approve the resolutions remaining on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt 378-25?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Yes, I'll be abstaining on this.
So just really quickly, I wanted to, so I'll talk later in my report, but tonight's my last meeting. I know, don't cry, everybody. George is weeping softly in the corner. I can hear him. Uncontrollable. Somebody give him a tissue. I wanted to make sure that there was a level of continuity before I left. Al Mirabella is the former township administrator of Scotch Plains. Obviously, he's a sitting county commissioner. He knows government very well. He's also a former councilman here in Roselle Park. The appointment tonight is intended to be a bit of a stopgap. I believe the contract that we've laid out is 6 months plus 6. it will be up to the future governing body and mayor to decide what direction. But, in my vision, in that 6 months that he is the CAO, that they would look at a permanent replacement. I think one thing that look, Andrew's a superhero, and he was our first BA, and I think we are a small town with becoming big town problems, and we are getting bigger. And I think one thing that while I think there's a number of reasons why Andrew's moving on, but being both clerk and BA with the amount of stuff that we have to do nowadays, I think is untenable and unsustainable. So I would strongly suggest having at least a part-time separate BA to make sure that things are held, because we are growing. And, candidly, I think one thing that I'm very proud of is there is a level of giddy up and go in Roselle Park, for better or worse, over the last couple of years. And I think that's in large part because we've had somebody actually driving things day to day. So, a little bit of a temporary thing, but a really good pinch hitter for a while. And look forward to seeing what Al can do should he get approved. With that said, any other discussion? Otherwise, I'll call the roll. Call the roll?
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello. Councilman Rabina.
Yes,
Oh, you should be abstaining.
I abstain then.
Sorry.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
3 votes in the affirmative, 2 abstentions. The motion is adopted.
Cool. Reports of borough council / committees. Yeah. Councilman Signorello?
Make it short, we've only had a meeting last week, so I just want to say I attended the bonfire last week, the last hurrah and the last Thanksgiving Day game. Bonfire, they squeezed it in. Fire department did a nice job lighting it and putting it out, and then it rained. It came down. The rain came down. Nice job to all that got it going, the school board and the fire department lighting it and then extinguishing it. But now, and then I attended the Thanksgiving Day game, which everybody knows it's the last Thanksgiving Day game. It doesn't mean they're not going to play it again, but just to not rehash it. It was an enjoyable day. The weather kind of held out. It could have been worse. Could have been better. A lot of alumni came. The borough did a nice resolution. Roselle did a nice resolution. The county did a nice resolution. Councilman Jay was there. Councilman Roseanne was there. Councilman Petrosky and the mayor was there. And I don't know if Conjon was there, but either way, it was a nice event. It was nice to see. I've got to tell one story. Some guy came up to me and said, "I'm looking for Mike Schreiner. I played against him in '82." I said, "Come over here." Here he is over. He goes, "Yeah, you broke my leg in '82." So I was just in awe how that what happened. He was looking for the Shriners. A lot of people know the Schreiner brothers from Roselle Park. Mr. Schreiner still alive at 94, but it was just nice to see him. Nice to see this fella come over from Roselle. It was a nice day. It was nice to eat turkey with a win too. So, end of my report. I hope everybody can come bundle up tomorrow night, right, for the Christmas tree lighting. Thank you. That's if you need to get a hold of me, Jay Signorella at rosellepark.net. Thank you.
What time is that?
It's 4 to 8.
I'm resigning 3:30 tomorrow.
The tree lighting is at 7.
Okay. Councilman Petrosky?
Thank you, Mayor. On November 26th, I attended the bonfire, like Councilman Signorello said. And of course, it rained and they ended early, but I thought it was a good, and the fire department did a great job as usual. On the 27th, which was Thanksgiving, I attended the game, and again, like Councilman said, it'll be the last one on Thanksgiving, and it goes back a long time. But it was good to have a win. It made my day, and good luck. Congratulations to the team. On December 1st, I attended the fire department meeting. Again, a couple work orders and everything, and and they told me they'll be there tomorrow night. They'll be at the parade of lights and everything like that. So, I want to congratulate the wrestlers and all the softball players and all the coaches. If you need to contact me, you get me at jpetrosky@rosellepark.net, 908-666-7821. And Andrew, you will be missed.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's my report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman?
Good evening, Mayor and Council and residents of Roselle Park. I also attended the football game, and it was awesome just to see really the Roselle Park greats. I called you guys. Just everyone that came out, the football players from back in the day. I actually was so proud. My brother was actually part of the state champ team, 1992, 1993. They were all there, and it was great to see them all together. And I hope to just continue to even just obviously be close with Roselle, even though we're not going to be playing them. I hope even more relationship happens with them, and hopefully new traditions will come out of Thanksgiving, and even just getting together with our hometown families, even in the upcoming years. And just really quick, the Christmas tree lighting, we keep talking about it, come out. It's at 7 p.m., but 4 to 8 is all the activities. The Santa's Parade of Lights is also December 14th at 7 p.m. And I guess, like, for me right now, just thinking of Andrew and the mayor and their final nights, it's just a profound, and even though I'm so excited for both of you and the things to come, but both of you, I'll just put it together. I mean, both of you have impacted me personally in the way that you handle things, and I've got on phone calls with each of you, and I just appreciate you. I thank you for everything that you did. And you know what? Sometimes we look at moments as just moments in time, but it really impacts everything in our life. So I appreciate you, Andrew. I appreciate you, Mayor, and good things to come. And I just thank you both.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you. Councilman Patel?
Thank you, Andrew, for everything. And Mayor, no report, so that's a gift to you.
Aw, yeah. That deserves a round of applause. Thank you, Kanjan. No, Kanjan's the best about this. I will give credit where credit is due. Kanjan is solid,
You
man.
met him last week, so I don't have it.
Go ahead, Jay.
All right, well, good evening, Mayor, colleagues, and good evening, Roselle Park. Over last week, I've been in communication with residents regarding utility work throughout the 5th Ward. American Water is replacing lead and galvanized lines, and work is still ongoing. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. My family and I enjoyed the bonfire, and of course the Panthers' tremendous 41-19 victory over the Roselle Rams. While this marked the end of a 110-year Thanksgiving morning tradition, both teams delivered an unforgettable game, and their bands and cheer squads delivered a great performance. It was a fitting and memorable close to a rivalry that's lasted more than a century. The new Veranta building in the 5th Ward is now open, and it was great to see how nicely done the apartments were. The building is already nearly 20% occupied and includes 57 modern units, 6 of them affordable with veterans preference, and it comes with 96 parking spaces. The building will include an on-site farmers market that's going to have a lunch and smoothie bar and offer conveniences in the area. On road infrastructure, as mentioned in our last meeting, the final virtual public meeting for Union County's Safe Streets for All plan will be held Tuesday, December 9th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. I strongly encourage residents to participate. You can register at bit.ly/union-meeting. Your input matters and can help save lives, and thank you for signing up. Now that we are into the holiday season, please make responsible choices, especially when you're being festive. Resolution 371 just passed tonight, offers an additional $7,000 in grant funding that will help expand enforcement through the holidays to keep everyone safer. Now, while the holidays may bring joy for many, they can also be difficult with some suffering from seasonal depression, aka the holiday blues. I encourage everyone to check in on family, neighbors, seniors, and anyone who may be struggling. A knock on the door, a phone call, an invitation for a cup of coffee can make an enormous difference. So let's keep the kindness here in Roselle Park for the season. A quick chamber update. The chamber holiday party will be held December 18th at the Blue Foundry Bank, 1101 Morris Avenue, at the Vermella Shopping Center across from Kane University. Attendance is free for chamber members. You can email Executive Director at Union Chamber for more information. And finally, this month closes out Mayor Signorella's time with us, and I want to express my sincere thanks for your leadership. Over the 4 years that I've served with you, you've brought in new businesses. We've picked up garbage during Ida. Navigated, literally, navigated through long-term challenges, enhanced our downtown, improved infrastructure, made roads safer, added new parks, restored our youth center, the library, planted trees, and supported family and community events. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Councilman.
A few years ago, you had said on this dais that Jay throws 20 things to the wall and 12 stick, and I told you I'd throw even more, and you've always come through. So
Thank you.
I appreciate that. You've come through for me and many of my residents, and thank you.
How many stuck?
How many still left?
How many stuck?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot more than the 12. I truly couldn't improve my Fifth Ward without your support. I look forward to seeing Roselle Park continue to thrive as you begin your next chapter as commissioner. And Andrew, I'm going to leave my words because you're still here with us as borough clerk, so we'll still see you. But I also thank you. It was a lovely speech tonight and touching words, and thank you for all your support over these years. Thank you, Mayor. That concludes my report for this evening. Thank you, Roselle Park. As always, I can be reached at 862-236-0019, jrobine@rosellepark.net. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Roselle Park. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so I actually was going to just kind of sneak out and not do a report. Tonight is my last meeting. Andrew just guilted me into saying something ceremonious as part of my last meeting. I got elected at 30 and I'm 37 now. What a way to spend your 30s. I want to say thank you to, all the department heads, ones that are here. Great job, guys. Ken, thanks for always finding money when I needed it. Freno, thank you for being a fantastic chief. Greg B., we went through some battles together, man, but I think we made something really historic together that both boroughs are going to, really appreciate for years to come. I could not have done any of this without council. Jay, thank you for always being critical and attentive. I jokingly, I joke about what a pain you can be, but like the end. But the Fifth Ward is very blessed to have you because you are relentless for the Fifth Ward, and that means a lot. Kanjan, thank you for being a punching bag. No, seriously, you're a good kid. And if you ever want to come join the dark side, door's still open. Best of luck for the next 30 years. You're a good councilman. Rosanna, the perspective that you've given me as a councilwoman has been really important. You've done a fantastic job of keeping me grounded as a human being. I really, this, I'm much better at the business end of being mayor than sort of the softer end. And you show me the importance of the softer end, and people really appreciate it. And thank you for keeping that in mind. To my father, thank you for being my rock. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for letting me borrow the name Joe Signorello, because when they voted for me, they didn't know which Joe Signorello they were voting for. Councilman Petrosky. Greg's not here. I would say thank you to Greg too, but Councilman Petrosky, you are like family now. It's like my Uncle Joe. Anything that I did, I talked to Joe P. first. If Joe P. wasn't on board, it wasn't happening for a myriad of reasons, right? And I say that because he's my most senior councilman and just a fantastic human being that really cares about the town. Cares too much about trees, but cares about the town. But Joe P. was always my sounding board because Joe Petrosky is Roselle Park. Right? If Joe Petrosky wasn't on board with it, I knew the electorate wouldn't be on board with it, right? And that's really meaningful because, Joe, everybody just talks about what a piece of the community you are, and you touch so many lives here, and I could not have done what I did without you, Joe. And Andrew, I've complimented you too much over time when you quit, but John's not here. But John said it to my dad, John Ranieri. What did he say, Dad? He said you need a we need a quarterback or you need an assistant coach. You know, we have a good team, but every good team needs a hell of an assistant coach. And, you know, I don't know if I'm the GM and he's the coach, but I got really lucky with you, man. Like, whatever, you know, everything aside, like, it's kind of fate that you were here and you're a high functioning individual. There are a lot of bureaucrats in this state that could not have done what you did over the last 6 to 7 years. And I got to tell you, I almost did only one term, but COVID really was taxing, and I didn't get as much as I wanted to into the first term because of COVID, which was a very trying time. But the last thing I want to say, and again, I didn't really prepare anything. First off, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still in Roselle Park, and it's nice that Roselle Park has a county commissioner again. Well, we'll have two. We'll have one working for the borough, too. It has been a whirlwind 6 or 7 years, 7 years. And I know it's been a lot of change for the residents. I know that I pushed everybody really hard. But I did it because we needed to. And I made the hard choices, and we made the hard choices, and I think you guys all deserve to be commended because not a lot of elected officials do that. When I first got elected, we had a giant hole in our downtown, and I know what we did was, you know, rock the boat a little bit, but things are settling down, and I think we have a downtown that people can drive through and say, okay, there's something going on here. But I guess I'll just leave you with, whether you agreed with me or whether you didn't agree with me, understand that every hour, much to the chagrin of significant others and family, Roselle Park and this role was on my mind. And, you know, everything that I did was in service of making a better community and making sure that Roselle Park is viable for the next, you know, we're going on 150 years, the next 150 years thereafter, so, or whatever, 125. Thank you. So agree with me, love me, hate me. I was always honest and direct with you guys, and I hope that my successors do the same. So thank you, Roselle Park. Thank you for having me. Thank you. I'll take it. Please sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Man, you guys didn't realize you were in for a momentous occasion tonight. This is it. This is my crowd for the last meeting. What a crowd. Okay. May I have a motion to open the public on any subject matter?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
If they want to come up and speak, may do so now.
George Ramirez, 500 East Clay. So who's going to take over your position?
Yeah, good question. So the way it works out is once I step down, make it formal. The party, the incumbent party selects 3 names and presents it to council. There'll be 3 names presented to council for mayor, and that person will take over as 1 year for mayor, and they'll have to, if they decide to run again, run again. If not, you know, they just serve out the 1 year. So we don't know who's going to be mayor yet, but the Roselle Park Democratic Committee will submit 3 names, and the mayor will be selected from those 3 names.
Do you know who the 3 names are yet or no?
I honestly forgot. Yeah, I know one of them. I forgot who the other 2 are.
One that you have.
Councilman Signorello. Yeah.
Right. And did I hear correctly that street sweeping isn't starting again until March?
Yes,
correct. Okay. All right. That's it.
Cool. Anybody else? Okay. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on any subject matter?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
What would it be?
We have one more closed session, everybody. So if we could kick everybody out, may I have a.
Whereas the mayor and council of the Borough of Roselle Park wish to discuss matters which are described by the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12, and whereas the general nature of the subject to be discussed in closed session are contract negotiations with Wells Fargo, and whereas the time when and the circumstances under which the item discussed in closed session will be disclosed to the public at a future time, now therefore be it resolved the mayor and council of the Borough of Roselle Park in the County of Union State of New Jersey do now adjourn the open portion of the meeting and open a closed portion of the meeting to discuss the aforementioned item. Need a motion to adopt the resolution.
A motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Thanks.
Good.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Need a motion to go back into open?
Do I have a motion to go back into open?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mayor, in closed session, the governing body discussed contract negotiations with Wells Fargo. No formal action will be taken at this time.
We have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, everybody.
Hit the